Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be showing you my favorites from E.L.F Cosmetics. I'm going to be showing you all of the stuff that I've been using from them and what I love the most. But before we get into that video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this type of video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to ring the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you guys know when I upload a new video. So let's take a minute right now and then go right down below me, and there should be a little red button that says subscribe. It's completely free. All you gotta do is click that button so you can be a part of my team. And then when you click that little bell next to it, it's just gonna send you a message letting you know that I uploaded, so that way you can come watch my new videos. I greatly appreciate that. Anyway, let's get into this video. So E.L.F is a very affordable drugstore brand that makes such good quality makeup. So I'm not sure of all the prices, so I'm just going to be putting the prices on the screen as I go along telling you about the product. So let's begin. So the first thing that I want to come and tell you about is these E.L.F eye tapes. So I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I have a hard time when I'm doing more colors to have a straight line, and it just becomes this round mess. But with these little eye tapes, it makes it so much easier to get a straight line as opposed to just a big mess flailing around. So these are like little tapes. You can just unpeel it and stick it onto your eye, and then you just do your makeup, and then when you're done you unpeel it and you have that straight line. These are so big that I usually cut them in half so I can have a piece for this side and a piece for this side. That way they last a little bit longer. But these are so affordable that if you feel like using the whole one, you can use the whole one without worrying about breaking the bank. The next thing that I want to show you guys is this E.L.F matte putty primer, and this is like such a ride or die for me. This fills in your pores. It makes your makeup stay matte for a really long time. This is what mine looks like. You can tell that I love it very much. This is the matte one. They also have the original one, which is really good, and then they have a more like hydrating, I guess, one. That one I didn't really like that much, but I love this one and I love the original one. And these are super affordable, and they help fill in those pores that nobody wants to have on their face, but we all have them anyway. So the next thing is this foundation. Actually, this is a CC cream. This is the E.L.F Camo CC cream, color correcting, full coverage, natural finish, and it has collagen, peptides, and niacinamide, and it also has SPF 30. So I love this because of the coverage. It's super full coverage, and it lasts a really long time. I feel like it's like my perfect shade. I feel like everything is just so perfect about this, and even though it's full coverage, it still makes your skin look like skin instead of looking like you have a mask of foundation on. So I really love this one. This is definitely one of my top favorites in the whole E.L.F line as the foundation. The next thing in here is these concealers. These are the E.L.F Camo Concealer. This is the 16-hour camo, and this one is the hydrating camo concealer. They're both my favorites. This one is a little bit drier. This one is kind of like the Shape Tape. If you want to compare it to something, I would say the Shape Tape. This one is more hydrating. So I like this one a little bit more because I have fine lines under my eyes, and I feel like when I wear a matte concealer, sometimes it can accentuate those lines, but this one helps not to accentuate them. So as you can see, I'm like halfway done with this, more than halfway done, because I really like this. I also love this one. I love them both equally. And then this little sponge that's a little dirty because I just used it today. This is their concealer sponge, I believe that's what it's called, and it is super nice. I love it to put powder under my eyes or to like fix my contour if I contour. I love it to blend out my concealer. Like, this is such a nice sponge. It's super soft. I feel like if you're spending $20 on a beauty blender, you should definitely try E.L.F sponges. They have this one, and they have a blending sponge which is more similar to the beauty blender. And I guarantee you that after you try this, you're not gonna want to spend $20 on a beauty blender anymore. You are gonna just choose these ones. I like the E.L.F brow pencil, but I don't have it to show you, so we're not going to talk about it in this video, but I do like it. But I love this E.L.F Wow Brow. This is very similar to, what are they called? To the Glossier Boy Brow. This is super similar. It does the same exact thing. It has these little fibers. Actually, mine is like almost dying, but it has like these little fibers. I don't know if you'll be able to see them, but So after you do your brows, some people do it after, some people do it before. I don't know. I do it after. After I do my brows, I just run this through, and if I have any missing spots, it will actually make it look like there's actual hairs there, which is really good. And it also makes your brows stay in place for a very long time. Nobody should have crusty lips. I'm sorry, but I hate looking or talking to people who have crusty looking lips. It just upsets me so much. It upsets me because these Ride or Die lip balms from E.L.F. are super affordable. So you shouldn't be walking around with chapped lips when you could just buy these and they smell so delicious. This one is the shade Tough Cookie, and this one is Mighty Mint. This one really smells like cookies and this one really smells like mint, and I love them both. They remind me kind of the Laneige lip mask. They don't last as long as that one, but they do last a long time. I really like them. It's nice to put them like right before bed, and when you wake up your lips are super soft, and I feel like when I wake up I still have this on my lip. Now I have two mascaras from E.L.F. that are so freaking good that I cannot give them up, and I don't know, I find it hard. Like, I have a lot of high-end mascaras, but lately I won't go out and buy a high-end mascara because these are so good. Why would I go and buy the high-end ones? So this one is the E.L.F. Lash Out Loud. This was the first one that they came out with. Let me show you the wand. So this one has like the rubber wand with the spikes on it, and it's a little bit more of a wet formula. The reason I like this one is because I feel like it defines my lashes, and it even gets the little lashes that you can't like usually get. So I really like that, and it gives me like volume and length. I really like this one. But when they came out with this one, which is the Big Mood, this is my new favorite. So this one is more of a drier formula or a thicker formula. It has the hourglass shape that I really love. The wand is really big, so this one might get a little bit messy if you have small eyes like me, but regardless, I love it. I just clean it up because these make my lashes look so long and so voluminous. They make them look almost as good as some natural false lashes. Next up, I wanted to tell you guys about this E.L.F. Putty bronzer. I have mine in the shade Golden Days. This is so nice. It's a cream bronzer, and I feel like this is so like, it reminds me so much of the Milk bronzing stick. Let me show you. So this is the Milk bronzing stick. I have mine in the shade Baked, and this has been my favorite for a really long time, up until I got this one. Now this one is my favorite. This one's a little bit darker. The formulas are very similar, and they go on the same. They blend out really nicely. They don't leave streaks or patches, and if you use a lot, it's easy to blend out. Like, you can get away with making a mistake, put it that way. The only thing is that this one dries down to a powder finish, which is really nice. I find it super soft, super blendable. I love this, and I can sit here and talk all day about this bronzer because this bronzer is so freaking nice. I love it so much. It's my favorite. Let's talk about my favorite cream blushes, and they're these ones from E.L.F. And I like these more than any cream blush that I have tried, and I mean any cream blush. And I've tried a bunch. So this one's the shade Bali. This one is the shade Bora Bora. They're so pretty. And then this one is the shade Turks and Caicos. This one is the one that everybody talks about so much. It's really pretty. I love it. These also are a cream to powder finish like the bronzer, and they're super pretty. They are very pigmented, and they're very forgiving. So if you put too much, you can always blend it out, and it will like blend out really nicely. I really love them, and I'm trying to get every single shade there is out there. Like, for eyeshadows, E.L.F. is like the best at eyeshadows. Why? Because these little eyeshadows are super affordable, and they're so pigmented. I have here Carnival Candy, which looks like this, and I feel like with one palette you can create a whole look with one of these. So if you're traveling, you can just throw this in your purse. You don't even need a makeup bag, but if you do, this doesn't take up much space. So I have that one, and then I have Berry Bad, which is really like berry colored, so pretty, obviously berry colored. I have this one in Pumpkin Pie. I think this one is my favorite out of all of them. And then I have this one in truffle. And I have this one in hot jalapeno, which is super pretty. I like this one so much too. But E.L.F eyeshadows are amazing. They are super blendable, they are super pigmented, and they don't have too much kickback or fallout. I really like them, and I have a great time when I'm doing my eyeshadows because they have so many different colors. You need these. These are the little E.L.F, I don't know what they're called, but I can't see the shades on these, but these are such pretty eyeshadows. They're like beautiful. They remind me of the Stila eyeshadows. Look how beautiful that is. Like, really, look at that. That one looks so beautiful and it's so shimmery. This one is Flirty Birdie. I don't know about the other ones, but that one was Flirty Birdie. These ones, they're so, the name is on the bottom, but it's so light that you can't even see it. But look how beautiful these are. Like, stunning. Look at that. That's like an all over, like, I use these on special occasions because they're so beautiful. Oh my gosh, look how, I think this one's called 24 karat gold. I'm not sure, but look at that. These are stunning. Like, these are like the same as Stila, and they are the same quality because they stay in place. They don't move once they dry down, so that's really good. And then last but not least, I have two lip products that I love from E.L.F. And the first one is this this is their Hydrating Core Lip Shine. I have a few colors, but this one in particular is my favorite. This one is Delightful. Yeah, this one's Delightful. And look at how pretty that color is. This reminds me so much of the Fenty, the lipstick shine things that look, they have one in this color that everyone was going crazy over. I bought that one, but I didn't really like it because I didn't like the way it smelled. Like, for me, I felt like the Fenty Beauty one, it kind of smelled chemically or kind of like detergent, but it wasn't just the smell, it tasted like that too. So I couldn't deal with that. I was like, no, I can't. So I returned that one, and then I got this one because it was the same shade. And I'm not in love with the way this smells, but at least it doesn't taste like anything, so that's okay. And then the last but not least is the E.L.F Mint Melt Lip Plumping Gloss. This gloss is so nice. I don't know if it plumps your lips. Honestly, I don't see any plumping, but it does make your lips look nice and glossy. They're not sticky. The mint feels really nice on the lips, and I love this. I use it over and over again. I have all three of the shades. This one is the shade A Hint of Mint. Let me see if I find the other shades. This one is in the shade A Hint of Mint, and then this one is in the shade Chocolate Chip. This one's really nice too. Like I said, I don't know if they plump, but the colors are really pretty. I don't know where else to swatch anymore, but I mean, this one, it has color. The other one is just clear, but as you can see, it gives you color right there to your lips, and that's why I really like it. So if you don't feel like you want to do a whole lip, you just want to put something glossy and run out the door, that's perfect for that. But anyway, guys, those are my favorite products from E.L.F. Let me know what's your favorite E.L.F product down in the comment section. I'd love to know what you guys are trying, and if there's something that I missed that you guys love that I'm not trying, definitely let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to ring the little bell so you'll know every time I upload. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I see you guys in the next one. Bye.